welcome back to Cool Clubs Reviews. Today we are going to look at the Titleist T400 mark. Let's see this monster.
Yeah, this one's big. This is definitely the game improving distance iron, and put a star on distance because it is one of the longest irons, if not the longest iron we've tested so far. Pretty big, pretty long heel to toe. It's really clean looking. The back looks beautiful. I mean, it looks really kind of expensive, right? Yeah. It's all polished steel and satin background, and it just looks really sharp. And parts of it are polished too.
It's one
you
of
see
those
the bottom
ones
parts polished and the others aren't. It's just nice looking. It looks
crosses
expensive.
That hybrid kind of look as well about it, right?
Yeah, it almost looks like a hybrid. It's got some pretty cool stuff on the sole too, because it's got a really wide sole. You can kind of see this ridge through here. Because obviously a wide sole is great because it's lower center of gravity, gets the ball up in the air, but turf interaction, it gets difficult at that point. So they kind of scout it out so the effective sole area is actually quite small. So,
yeah,
if you're one of these guys that's relatively shallow, where most of these, big game improvement clubs, don't work well because they got a lot of bounce and stuff on it, this probably works pretty well for that player. And if you're really looking for distance, this is definitely a long club.
So let's have a look at those numbers and
see that.
I think the graph's quite funny here. This thing almost pumps it out the back of our green.
Yeah,
on our
exactly.
rating.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's interesting. I mean, although hot, see the top to bottom ellipse of the center strike there.
Yeah.
There's some variance from center strike. You might get one at 165 and one at 170.
Yeah, well, it's kind of super high. I mean, this actually shows up in the overall performance rating. The ball speed off this thing is off the charts compared to most of the clubs out there. It's just a distance machine.
And it's actually spin launch. That's not the lowest we've seen.
No, it's not actually. It's not as low as I thought it would be.
But it's obviously kind of landing and maybe a little shallow.
Right.
And
stopping power is not great because it's moving and it's coming in hot.
So let's talk who's this for? It's a guy who's got distance problems. He needs to get the ball out.
Absolutely.
There. Yep. Maybe the angle of attack's got to be a little steeper.
Yep, that's true too.
And access to the greens. There can't be bunkers or water in front of the green.
No. If you're playing a course, a lot of courses and stuff, they're all carried to the greens and stuff. This is going to be hard to stop on any kind of firm greens anyway.
Yeah.
But if you really need distance, and you've got a relatively open flat, entrances to the greens on your golf course and stuff, it's long. I mean, I don't see a lot of 6 irons in this really, to be honest with you, because you're probably better off going to hybrid. So, but
right.
7 through pitching wedge and gap wedge and stuff, it's a great distance club.
If you give it an 80-mile-an-hour player, nearly 170 with a 7 iron,
crazy. That's long.
That's a lot of gas.
Carry. That's carry.
That's
not total. That's just carry.
True. Okay, it's an overall performer for a game improvement iron, nothing else.
Yep. It's a great distance club. Like I said, if you want to roll it up there and you need distance, this is a good club for that.
That's the information they need.
Yep.
Cheers, Mark.
Cheers.